What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel and to a new video. Okay, the sun keeps coming in and out, so I apologize if the lighting keeps changing. So I've decided to try out food combining for a week. If you're not sure what that is, I'm gonna go over it. I got all my information from Maggie McDonald, and she got all her information from Kinsey Burke. This is going to be a 3-part series, so today I'm going to be explaining to you what food combining is, and then I'm also going to be doing a grocery haul for what I'm going to eat throughout the week. Episode 2 is going to be a full day of eating while food combining, and then episode 3 is going to be how I feel. Do I like it? Will I continue? Do I think it's helped with my digestion at all? So yeah, that's going to be the series, and let's get on to episode 1. So I've heard of Kinsey Burke before, but I've never really checked out her stuff until I found Maggie McDonald on YouTube, and I started watching her videos. I never really planned on changing my eating, but this food combining thing is said to help your digestion a ton. I've been struggling with digestion for probably about 5 months, and I do have hypothyroidism, so I think 90% of my digestion issues have to do with that, because it's proven that your hormone levels can mess with your digestion. But I'm sure a good percent of it is also what I eat, and I do eat relatively healthy, but I'm not eating the most clean stuff. Probably 50 to 75% of the stuff I eat in a day is processed. My digestion issues have really just kind of messed up a lot for me. Bloating is normal for me if I go out to eat at a restaurant, but I am crazy bloated every single day. And that's just not normal for me. It could be normal for somebody else, but I've never experienced this kind of bloating before. I'm going to insert a clip here. And this is right after I ate a pretty big processed meal. While it was probably labeled healthy, there's just a ton of ingredients that we can't pronounce, or at least I can't pronounce. So that's how bloated I was right after eating that. Like, it didn't even take time to digest for me to feel like that. I was curled up in my bed, and it was then that I decided, you know what, I'm gonna try out this food combining. So it's not about weight loss, it's not about weight gain, it's just about having good digestion and nourishing your body with healthy foods. So I really think doing this week challenge for you guys is really gonna help me out and maybe give you some ideas on new food. I'm going to be doing this all week. It's Monday. I'm going to go through Friday, and if I really like it, I'll probably just continue with it. So I'm going over a food combining cheat sheet that I found on Google. So tip number 1 is eat fruit in the morning, because it takes 30 minutes to digest, which is very quick compared to all the other food groups. So eat it in the morning on an empty stomach. Don't eat it after any other meals throughout the day, because it's just going to sit on top of what you already ate and not get digested properly. So Kinsey and Maggie sometimes make the big tropical bub smoothie, if you've seen that, or they just have a fruit bowl. So for the days this week that I'm at home, I'm going to make the big smoothie that I'm very excited about. And then the days that I have to work, I'm gonna just take some fruit in a Tupperware. Okay, and then rule number 2 is you can have starches with vegetables. So starches would be potatoes, bread, rice, corn. So you can have those with any amount of vegetables. Vegetables are neutral. You can have them with everything. Rule number 3 is having protein with vegetables. So chicken, salmon. If you're vegan or vegetarian, we can do tofu, gardein. That's what I have. Rule number 4 is proteins and starches do not mix. A good example of this is before I went vegetarian, I would have a big chicken and rice bowl from Chipotle, and I would just feel disgusting afterwards. I would be so bloated, I would feel terrible. So try to keep your proteins with your vegetables and your starches with your vegetables, but don't mix the protein and starches. And then rule number 5 is fats are neutral. So avocados, peanut butter, nuts, coconut, any of that is neutral. You can have it with whatever, whenever. Typically Maggie and Kinsey put avocado on toast in the mornings. That's a starch and a fat, but that's okay. So those are some of the general rules of food combining that I'm going to be following this week. I did a huge grocery shop this morning that I'm going to insert at the end of this video, and I had so much fun doing that. I don't ever like shop in the produce section. I do a little bit to get apples and bell peppers and things like that. Some of the things I bought this morning I've never bought before, and I was kind of intimidated by some of it, but I had fun. The best part about this is it's going to be forcing me to eat foods that are really whole and natural and don't have a bunch of added ingredients, which I'm really excited about. I think all the chemicals and gums that are in certain processed foods is what's hurting my digestive system. I really do think that this week of eating in the food combining style will be fun and hopefully it helps. So I'm gonna insert the grocery haul here and I'll get back to you after that.
Help me see color in the world of gray. Girl, you make me feel some type of way.
Okay, so to start every morning, I'm gonna make what Kenzie calls the tropical bub smoothie. So these are all the ingredients I have for that. I have this coconut water, mango chunks, pineapple chunks, ginger. I've never bought ginger before. It was kind of intimidating. I'm not even sure how I'm gonna use this, but we will see. I didn't even know where it was. Spinach and cucumber. So that's all the ingredients I'm putting in the tropical bub smoothie to have every morning. And then when I'm at work, I have peaches because these are easy to take to work and I won't really be able to make this and take it to work. So this is what I'll have on the days when I have to be out of here in the morning. And this is what I'll have in the morning for my caffeine. I got my favorite yogurt, of course. I guess I'm gonna have these as a snack because they don't really fit into any of the meals that work with food combining. And then this is my second breakfast, they call it. So I have some Dave's Killer bread and avocados. That bread that I got last week in my Whole Foods haul that I showed you guys, I hated it. This one. Yeah, I really did not like that bread. So I got Dave's. My family's gonna eat that Ezekiel bread. It just wasn't for me, but this will be my second breakfast every day. And then here are all the vegetables and starches that I have to cook. Bell peppers to saute with the onions and mushrooms. And then I'm gonna cook potatoes and have them on the side of my avocado toast in the morning. These are the mushrooms I get. And then I also have almond milk to go with my One Up Nutrition protein powder after my workouts every day. And then these are the few of the things that I'll use as well that I already had. So some tortilla, cashews, eggs, and peanut butter. This is our guest star today. She slept in the background of the whole video if you noticed a little lump behind me. So I hope you enjoyed episode 1 of this little food combining series I'm doing. I'm really excited about it. I'll be posting pictures on my Instagram story throughout the week of foods that I'm eating. But stay tuned for the full day of eating while food combining. That's gonna come this Sunday, July 28th. But yeah, I'm super excited for this week. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see episodes 2 and 3 of food combining, give this video a thumbs up so I know that you guys are enjoying this little series, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.
Even if the sun goes down on you, you gotta keep that shine on top, yeah. On top, yeah. On top, yeah.